Good day to all. In this particular video, we will see the detail of cell wall which is present in eukaryotes. The structure of cell wall in prokaryotes is different and the structure of cell wall in eukaryotes is different. So, in this particular video, we are looking into the structure of cell wall that is present in eukaryotes. Now, in eukaryotes, if we see, four kingdoms were present. The first kingdom was Protista, second was fungi, third was plantae, and the fourth was Animalia. Now, out of these four kingdoms which are present in eukaryotes, Animalia does not have the cell wall. So, cell wall is present only in three kingdoms. The first remains the Protista. In some protists, cell wall will be present. Cell wall will be present in fungi and the cell wall will be present in animals. Now, if we talk about the composition of cell wall, the composition of cell wall in fungi is different and in plant cells is different. If we talk about the composition of cell wall in fungi, then the main component is chitin. To be remembered is the point that chitin is the same substance which was present in the exoskeleton of arthropods and the same chitin is present in the cell wall of fungi. After fungi, if we talk about the composition of cell wall in plants, then in plants, if we talk about the group algae, then cellulose is present, but along with cellulose, other materials are also present. So, what will be the other materials? Galactans will be present in it, mannans will be present in it, as well as some minerals will be present in it, such as calcium carbonate. So, these four components form the composition of cell wall of algae. Now, after algae, the rest groups in plants have different composition of cell wall. In other plants, cellulose will be present, but the other materials will be different. So, here hemicellulose will be present, pectins will be present and proteins will be present. So, that means if we look into the composition of cell wall, then within plants also fungal cell wall will have different composition and other plant groups will have different composition. After this, we will look into the structure of cell wall. So, if we look into the structure of cell wall, then there are three layers which are present in cell wall. We will just look into the structure which is present. Let us assume that this is a cell, one cell. The other cell will be present next to it and there is a substance which is called as middle lamella. Middle lamella will be present between the two cell walls. So, this yellowish portion which we are seeing is the middle lamella. Now, middle lamella is present in between these two cell walls. Now, these two cell walls which are represented in red color, these are basically the primary cell walls. So, let us name these. So, let us name it middle lamella. Now, this reddish portions, these will be primary cell walls. So, let us call it primary cell wall of one cell. And this is also primary cell wall, but it is of next cell. Now, what is the composition of this particular middle lamella if we talk about? It is made of substance and the substance is called calcium pectate. So, what will this calcium pectate do? It will glue or hold different cell walls together. So, this is the first layer middle lamella which is present. Now, after middle lamella, as we talk, this reddish portion, this is called as primary cell wall. Now, when the cell is young, then the cell wall is called as primary cell wall, and since the cell is small, so it is ought to grow, and when it will grow, then slowly this primary cell wall will grow. So, we say that primary cell wall is capable of growth, but as the cell will grow and turn into a mature cell, this property of growth will diminish slowly. So, this is our primary cell wall. Now, we come to the third part of the cell wall, and the third part of the cell wall is called as secondary cell wall. Now, secondary cell wall is present only in mature cell walls and it will be present towards the inner side of the primary cell wall. So let us see the location of secondary cell wall. So reddish portion was basically the primary cell wall. Now this primary cell wall will give rise to secondary cell wall, and this secondary cell wall will be towards the inner side of primary cell wall. So this bluish is secondary cell wall. This will also be secondary cell wall. So if we see the layers, then middle lamella will be the outermost one. Below middle lamella will be the primary cell wall, and the innermost will be secondary cell wall. Now, what will be present below the secondary cell wall? Cell membrane will be present below it. So, if we want to draw cell membrane over it, let us mark it by a different color. So, cell membrane will be present towards the inner side of this secondary cell wall. So, this particular structure is present if we talk about the structure of cell wall. One more point is to be noted over here, that primary cell wall was capable of growth, but this secondary cell wall is not capable of growth because the cell has already matured. Then a part is present which is called as plasmodesmata. Now, what is plasmodesmata? Here, if we see this particular diagram, then cell walls will surround the cells, and if cell walls will surround the cells, then the cytoplasm of two cells cannot be in contact with each other. So, there are certain structures present which will connect the cytoplasm of both the cells. So these structures are called as plasmodesmata. So plasmodesmata will transverse through the cell wall and connect the cytoplasm of different cells, and that is how different cells remain in contact with each other.